I grew up in the prairies. I grew up in Edmonton, and always had a fantasy about the ocean. So after 1997 is when I moved here, and I'm now going to be retiring in this community.
When I first moved here with my family in 1988, there was an internist, Ben Horner, who's now retired, who described Nanaimo as the undiscovered jewel of Vancouver Island. And that jewel may have been smoothed out a bit over the last 27 years that I've been here, but I think that still holds true now.
I've been in Nanaimo now for 4 years, and I'm more on the sunset of my career than earlier on, and boy, am I glad that I saved the island for the end of my career.
You couldn't have a better town to start your own business in.
Residency was the perfect opportunity to try to come to Nanaimo. It was my top choice.
And we wanted to be back in British Columbia because it's where we're from and close to family and in a great community.
And Nanaimo easily fit the bill.
Yeah.
Well, I've been in practice in Nanaimo for 39 years. We have particularly now, a very cohesive family practice community. Our division of family practice certainly deserves a lot of credit for that.
My wife grew up in Qualicum Beach. I grew up in Victoria. We came to Nanaimo in 1987, and we love the community size. It's a nice size for the hospital.
I think that if you came as a young person today, as a family physician, with your spouse and or children, you would just find a very large welcoming group of young people.
I looked at a map of the country during winter on Google Earth, and going from east to west, all I could see was this white, white and white. So there was only this green patch of Vancouver Island on the west coast, and I told my agent that's where I'll go. So I've been here 6 years, haven't regretted my choice once. I get to walk on the seawall to my office, which I think is such a privilege.
I think it stood out to me a lot when I first moved here. It's really collegial. Even walking around the hospital, people say hi to you, which I thought was really surprising coming from a large urban center.
Nanaimo was perfect because it gave us proximity to all the things that we like doing. Vancouver is just a short flight away. There are mountains in Nanaimo where we can cycle.
We found the people here really welcoming and friendly.
Yeah, it's one of the things that's made the journey easier, isn't it? The fact that so many other people here have done the same thing and made a success of it.
Everyone here supports everyone, and I think that support and encouragement is number one, particularly as someone young and whose career is just beginning. There's just loads of advice, and everyone is so willing to share their experiences and help you foster your career.
It's become a place that's been our home. We bought a house last year. This is where we'll be. With kids, we wanted some stability, and the schools have been excellent.
We came from the mainland over to Nanaimo, so anything we could have got over there, we can get it in Nanaimo.
I love Nanaimo and the island, and I don't want to move again. I want to stay here forever.
The reason I like Nanaimo is that I made new friends, and the school is really fun, and yeah, I like it a lot.
The one thing that really struck me when I first moved here was people talk so much because they're very friendly. They want to tell you everything they know in order to make your life comfortable, and they know that you are new to the place, and they make you feel really at home. It's just been beautiful. I don't think we can ever go back. So yeah, we are stuck with Nanaimo, and Nanaimo stuck with us.